back home in Philadelphia against the newcomer, Brittany Blake.
Yeah, imagine what's going through Brittany Blake right now, the intimidation factor. Not only does she have to square off against Jenny Rose, who took the champion to the limit, she has to try and make her name.
And like you said, Brittany Blake has to make a statement against Jenny Rose, but Jenny Rose taking down Brittany Blake here in the early going.
Oh, but don't discount Brittany. You know, she's pretty sly. I know what she has to offer.
Oh, great cross body block. Taking the veteran down, but only getting 2.
Brittany, trying to get sweet.
She tried to follow up, but Jenny Rose was able to, sweep her out of the way, and now it's a standoff between both athletes. Jenny Rose might be taking Brittany lightly. Brittany, who's made quite a name for herself. She's learned a lot from David John Willard.
Well, she's going to learn a lot from Jenny Rose, the world-traveled Jenny Rose. Like you said last month, taking on Lufisto, taking her to the limit. And, of course, you can't remember, it was a few months ago when she basically became an honorary citizen of Japan by defeating the Joshi legend.
Right now, Brittany's getting her, backside handed to her. Big scoop slam from Jenny Rose.
Yeah, Jenny Rose definitely with the power advantage to go along with her experience. And she's not afraid to break the rules. Dan Yost applying the count. Jenny has till 5 to break. She does. Brittany Blake, this match lives on, but who knows how much longer.
Uh-oh, what's Jenny setting up for?
Looks like Rose is trying to use the ropes for some extra leverage here. And that's exactly what she's doing. Driving that boot in the back of the head.
And pulling on that arm, putting a lot of pressure on the shoulder and elbow of Brittany Blake, now choking the life out of her. And again, utilizing the count that the Dan Yost looking referee applies.
Dan Yost looking?
Yeah, he looks like Dan Yost.
Then wouldn't it be Dan Yost?
I don't know. They all look alike.
Jenny Rose now chopping the hell out of Brittany Blake, much to the delight of this crowd here, now sending Brittany Blake into the corner. And now stomping a mud hole in her.
A what hole?
That would be mud.
Oh, okay. Look at the power of Jenny Rose, bringing her down hard, right in the center of the ring, and now going straight for that lateral press. But only getting 2 once again. A lot of fight in Brittany Blake. She's making her rookie year here in WSU. One that's really catching the attention of a lot of people.
Yeah, just imagine the attention she would catch should she beat Jenny Rose here tonight.
Oh, I don't know if it's gonna now. That bow and arrow. Stretching out Brittany Blake, folding her in half.
Actually, no, it might be good for Brittany Blake here as her small stature, as Jenny Rose really can't get the full bend in this move.
She's getting enough of it, but Jenny Rose has got to watch her shoulders, make sure they don't fall to the canvas.
Well, she has been primarily focusing on that upper back of Brittany Blake, and that bow and arrow that pressure was firmly applied across her shoulder blades. Oh, but Brittany now being able to fire back, throwing a couple forearm shots. Oh, but Jenny coming back off with some of her own.
Yeah, Jenny looked like she was just absorbing on Brittany Blake, the tenacity once again, and this thing looks like it's about to break down.
I think somebody lost an extension, and now...
Yeah, Jenny Rose.
Yeah, Dan Yost did.
Extensions off of Brittany Blake here.
Poor Yost.
Brittany Blake with a quick pin here, 1-2. Oh, only getting a 2 count.
Crucifix, and she's staying right on her. Bouncing her head off the canvas like a basketball.
This is a smart strategy by Brittany Blake, and look at Brittany Blake going for some submission here.
Viva La Raza going for that tequila sunrise.
Brittany.
And Jenny Rose is right smack in the middle of the ring with nowhere really to go.
Variation of a Texas cloverleaf while also hammerlocking the arm with the leg.
Jenny Rose is able to get her arm free now, trying to elbow off Brittany Blake, and she does.
Rose now creating separation, but not for long. Brittany staying on her.
Brittany now in control of Jenny Rose, whipping her off. Oh, wait a minute, reversal from Jenny Rose. In comes Rose, but Brittany sees her, moves out of the way.
And that bulldog that's taking her to victories at Dojo Wars, but only getting a 2 count as Jenny Rose bridges out of it.
Yeah, using her neck strength to get out of that pinning attempt. And Brittany Blake, we've seen her go to the sky before. She's utilized a high cross body, a top rope drop kick. What does she have in store for the world-traveled Jenny Rose?
From the lights and a huge missile drop kick, taking out Jenny Rose. This could be a 1-2, but only getting a 2 count.
Had her stacked. I don't know how Jenny was able to kick out of that.
Win or lose, Brittany Blake, she's gotten a couple close calls here in this matchup on Jenny Rose. Noticeable improvement since her debut.
You're absolutely right. Jenny Rose now rolling up to a cover of her own here, 1-2, and only getting a 2 count again.
O'Connor roll by Rose, but she didn't have her all. Brittany Blake back up.
Locking that forearm. Oh, driving her face down. That could be it. Cover here, 2 and 3.